I'm speechless. I am absolutely speechless, Packers fans. I don't know how to explain what we just saw, but I'm going to try my best to explain how the Green Bay Packers lost to the Cleveland Browns by a score of 13-10, even though they were leading 10-0 with like 5 minutes left to be played. Embarrassing performance, embarrassing effort. A lot was embarrassing. What's your one-word reaction to the Green Bay-Cleveland game? Let me know down below. Get in that comment section. One-word reaction. I think mine is embarrassment, but I want you to let me know down below what your one-word reaction is to the loss today. All right, some notable injuries before we get into my 5 takeaways. Number 1, Zach Tom left with an oblique injury, same injury he was nursing and going with, dealing with going into that game. He left after the first snap, did not return. Aaron Banks, same thing, exact same thing for him. Was dealing with a groin injury going into that game, left with a groin injury, did not return. Javon Bullard, very late in that contest, attempted a tackle, made the tackle, looked like he hit his head really, really hard. He walked off under his own power, but maybe he's going to be in concussion protocol this week. Into my takeaways, just an embarrassing effort late. I don't even know what to say. Embarrassing from the offense, embarrassing from the defense, embarrassing from Jordan Love, embarrassing from everybody. Jordan played a good game. Good game. Wasn't great. It was fine. I don't think he got a ton of help from the offensive line this week, so that's why I say it was a good game. Until you throw that interception. What are you doing throwing that interception? I get there may be some sort of a miscommunication. Dontavian Wicks may have gotten held. But why are you predetermining your read from the very snap of that football? You get the ball, you look at Wicks, you stare at Wicks. Delpit's in zone. He's looking at you, look at Wicks the entire time. Do you know how easy it is for him to jump that route? Where were you throwing it? Just so unbelievably unclutch of Jordan Love. Unbelievable. The offense and the defense, just penalty after penalty. You could go back to 1, Gage, real quick, then we'll go on to 2. But, your corners, your safeties, why could they not cover anybody without tackling them? Where was the push from the defensive line? What was happening? Josh Jacobs, you're lucky you didn't fumble that football away. It actually probably would have been better for you two, because then Cleveland would have gotten it at the 20 instead of at the 40. Micah Parsons, you jump off sides. Are you freaking joking me? Embarrassing effort from every single person late. The offensive line was abysmal. They were horrible. They were horrific. Even when Aaron Banks was in there. Even when, you had most of your starters playing. Terrible. Terrible. And not even just from a blocking perspective, which Jordan Love got pressured the second most in his career he's ever gotten pressured in a half of a football game in the first half. The blocking was terrible. It was awful. Jordan Love had half a second to breathe every single time. But what I'm more concerned of is late in that game, all throughout the game, anytime it seemed there was any kind of third and short, guess what happened? False start. Every time. Jordan Morgan had 3 false starts. I think Rasheed Walker had 2. That's a joke. It's an absolute joke, man. I don't even know what to say. You need that front 5 to be better. You need it. Okay? You're not going to go anywhere in this league unless you have a really good offensive line. And I get it. The Cleveland Browns, they got a good defensive line. We've given them their flowers all week long. But still, man, you have to be able to give your quarterback just a little bit of time. Okay? You got to. Grade the Packers' performance against the Browns for me, A, B, C, D, or F. Okay? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give them a grade. Engage. Before we get out of here, that last one, we'll do that last one. Cool? Make sure you guys head down below in that comment section. And go to chatsports.com/Packers hoodie. Okay? CHATSPORTS.com/Packers hoodie. If you use code TURF, no, at the end, Gage. If you use code TURF, you can get this Packers hoodie for just $40. TURF. Okay? That's going to be available only for the rest of this day. Look, I know you're mad at this team. I get it. I'm mad at them as well. But you still got to be able to take advantage of a good deal. Get something new in your closet. Getting something fresh in that closet for just that price of $40. Great deal, okay? So, code TURF, chatsports.com/Packers hoodie. This was just one loss. And here's where a little bit of my optimism is going to come into play here, okay? I get it. I'm upset. You're upset. It was embarrassing, right? But it's just a loss, okay? Let's take a deep breath. You got 14 more games left. We all need to remember how we felt after that Commanders game. We all felt that this was the best team in the league, that we were going to win the Super Bowl, right? Sure, that Browns loss sucked. If anything, it might be a good thing because it kind of brought this team back down to earth. Maybe humbled them a little bit. They might have needed that. I might have needed that. You might have needed that. But at the end of the day, it's one loss, and you got a lot of games left on the schedule. Remember last year when the Baltimore Ravens lost week 2 against the Las Vegas Raiders after losing week 1 against the Kansas City Chiefs? And then they went on to win 12 games. Win a playoff game, almost win 2 playoff games, go to the AFC Championship, okay? It's just one. I feel like after 3 or 4 weeks, if you win a couple more games, this one's going to be out of your mind, hopefully. Number 4, another little positive note. I like that you got a little Golden in this one. Got to see him on multiple end-arounds. That was a lot of fun. Got to see him be a little bit dynamic, run the football. Obviously, I think he had his career high in receptions today with 4 of them. 52 yards. He quadrupled the amount of yards he had on the season already just in one game. Even more than that, honestly. And that's who Jordan Love went to late in the game. 3rd down. Needed a first. Matthew Golden was wide open. Now, if I'm being honest with you, I do feel like he could have maybe turned that into a bigger game than he did. Maybe that's me being nitpicky. Maybe he doesn't deserve that. Regardless, great performance from Matthew Golden today. Really, really liked what I saw, and I'm glad that you're getting him a little bit more integrated in the offense, and it's only going to come. It's only going to get up more than that, and he can't wait to see his first touchdown as a Green Bay Packer. My final takeaway, horrible discipline in the big moments. And this kind of goes into my first one, embarrassing effort late. But, I'm talking about all the interception, the false starts, the pass interferences, the holdings, the inability to get a stop, the inability to get pressure, Micah Parsons offsides. It was late in the game, and you just could not be disciplined, man. It was impossible for this team. It was so frustrating. Just such unclutch football at the end of the day. I can't believe you just lost to the Browns in that fashion. It's one thing if, it's one of those games where, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. You lost to the Browns. You shouldn't have lost to the Browns. You're up 10-0 with 5 minutes left in this football game, and you lost to the freaking Cleveland Browns. Unbelievable, if I'm being honest. As in, I still really can't wrap my head around it. But unfortunately, it happened. The good thing is, you got another chance next week against a Cowboys team. That's a good Cowboys team, but they're beatable. You can get right. You got to go on the road again, but you can get right. Guess what? Okay, doesn't matter, win or loss, we're still growing very quickly here on the channel. Obviously, we care about it, but that does not change the amount of content we're going to give you on a daily basis. So if you're watching still right now and you haven't joined us yet, you got to subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so, and it locks you in for daily coverage, okay? Again, one of the fastest growing Packers channels on this platform, so make sure to join us today by subscribing.